Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by the Option School. This is your friend Pradeep Singla. In this channel, we always talk about option trading strategies, and mostly we love to talk about option trading strategies adjustments. So, in today's discussion, we found out that okay, can there be an interesting adjustments for iron butterfly? Because generally iron butterfly is considered to be a very closed strategy. So are there any adjustments which are possible which are different from whatever normal adjustments we are seeing in the market? So we said okay, let us throw this question to all our viewers, all our subscribers, because all of you are also greatly experienced traders, and obviously if a lot of people collectively think there can be many new solutions to a existing problem also. So let us first try to understand the problem, and let me give you some thought processes that okay, what lines we are thinking that okay, what can be done to a iron butterfly. Now iron butterfly, most of us know, is a closed strategy. So when we say it's a closed strategy, it means uh, it's not having any kind of a unlimited profit or unlimited loss. Like short straddle or short strangle can have unlimited loss, long strangle can have unlimited profit, but iron butterfly is a closed strategy, which means it will be having a limited profit and limited loss. Now one of the best things, now somehow off late we have also started loving iron butterfly, because one of the best thing in iron butterfly is excellent risk reward in the kind of markets where swings are very high. Sometimes market go up, suddenly market starts moving down, next day again it goes up. In those kind of markets, I always say only those trades will be successful where we can sit in the trade without fearing that okay, what will happen in case market from here moves drastically up or down. So iron butterfly is one of those trades which gives you that kind of a freedom that okay, you can set up the trade, and then still you can see that okay, whether market is suitable to you or not. Even if market is highly unsuitable to the trade, then also nothing, no big damage is going to happen. So excellent risk reward in iron butterfly, although the range within which the market will give you profit is always small. But then again, if you're taking a risk of only, let us say, 500 rupees, and reward can be 4,000 rupees, it's an excellent 1:8, 1:9 kind of risk reward ratio. So we can always have multiple iron butterflies. And second thing is that the kind of investment required is very low. The investment required in iron butterflies, depending upon what is the width of the butterfly, it depends upon 40,000 rupees to somewhere around 60,000 rupees. Right? Welcome, Mr. Shridan, to our gold membership. Now, what is the problem? Like many other strategies, iron butterfly is also having two break-even points. If I'll show you some example. Iron butterfly is also having two break-even points, one on the upper side, one on the downside. So it is also, you can say, a kind of a double-edged sword strategy, that if market goes too much up, then also it's not profitable. If market goes too much down, then also it's not profitable. So we want the market to remain within a particular range, and this range, if you do a very standard, very small, thin iron butterfly, this range will be very small. But one of the solution of that is that okay, you create a wider iron butterfly. I'll show you what do we mean by wider iron butterfly. But even in case of a wide iron butterfly, if market goes beyond my break even point, what should I do? That is the big question. And if that question gets resolved, I think we don't need a second strategy at all. Iron butterfly is one of the best and safest strategies, right? Let us see how, what is the problem, and then what is the possible thought process we are having in this case. All of you who are new to the channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. While you are clicking on the subscribe button, do not forget to click on the bell icon, so that whenever we are doing a live stream or uploading a video, you get a notification. And all of you who are already part of this family, you know which button to click. We need to have a good number of likes from all of you, and I can rightfully ask you for likes. right? And thanks to all of you who have clicked on the like button. So okay, first thing what we see, I have created a simple iron butterfly in which what we have done, we have sold, let me tell you, we have sold 17,100 put and we have sold 17,100 call. So obviously in iron butterfly there is a short straddle, and that short straddle is covered on the both sides by a long strangle, right? So what we have done, we have gone 300 points below put and purchased the 16,800 put. We have gone 300 points above this call and purchased the 70,400 call. Obviously this we have done at with the data which is end of the day data, just to see that okay, what kind of adjustment is possible in this. Now in this iron butterfly, if you see, max profit possible is 12,000 rupees, max loss is 2,925 rupees. This butterfly has a range from 16,859 to 17,341, and estimated margin required is somewhere close to 55,000. Now on 55,000 rupees, even if I earn 550 rupees, that is 1%. If I earn 1100 rupees, that is 2%. If I earn 2200 rupees, that is 4%. And this is all month end positions, right? Now why we have created this particular iron butterfly? Because this iron butterfly is now the market has gone out of range of this iron butterfly. Yes, market has gone, this is market is 7362. If you see, it has gone out of the range and it is now coming into this red area, which is a loss area for this iron butterfly. Similarly, this is the other break even point for this is the lower break even point, this is the higher break even point. Higher break even point was 17,341 and market is 17,362, and market obviously today I think it has gone beyond 17,400 also. So the trader would definitely think that okay, what should I do? Can I do I need to book this kind of a loss, or do I wait? And since we are still into the initial days of the series, obviously the loss will not be 2925. There can be a marginal loss of 400 500 rupees depending upon when this iron butterfly is created, right? That is not the issue is now what to do. Although by giving 300 points width on both the sides, we have created a butterfly which is having a good range compared to any other butterfly. This butterfly is having a good range of profit, roughly around 340 plus 140, roughly around 500 points, which is decent enough, right? But now because market has moved up, uh, this has gone out of range. Now what can be done? So let us see, we are trying to give a small uh, we're trying to play a small trick in this, and we will see, can we do something that okay, my profit range which is getting tested on the upside gets moved up, right? If I can come, this green area can still come within the market, that would be still great for us, right? So let us do that. Let us see how to do that. One of the steps I am showing you. In the next step, what we have done, see this. In this case, what has happened? Market is 17,362, but our break-even point has shifted by almost 150 points, 17,494. So it has break-even point has come to this level. So what have we done in this case is, we have kept our 17,100 put and 16,800 put as it is. What we have done, 17,100 17,400 call pair, which was a bear call spread, we have shifted it to 17.3 and 17.6. So we have shifted that bear call spread by almost 200 points. With that, what has happened? What has happened is, my break even range has increased from 16,906 to 17,494, and now I am still in a range which is a green area for me. But it's not, you see, you do not get anything without compromising on something else. That is the efficiency of markets. It's not, there are no free lunches, right? So what has happened in this case is, when we have uh, done this, our max loss has increased. Our I'm not saying our max loss has increased. I will say our possible maximum loss has increased. In the previous case, our maximum loss was 2925 only, and in this case, our maximum loss has increased 5 to 7. But we have increased our probability of profit, which was 29%. Now it is 37%. And what we have done is we are able to bring market in our green zone. Now, what is this strategy now? Can anybody help me in telling what is this strategy now? I know most of you know this. What Dr. Bhaskar is saying. Good evening, Pradeep. One way move has forced me adjust OSDOS twice in last 2 months. Other trading not possible me because of my faculty role in Dell Technical University and time difference. That's another issue, right? You cannot foresee in your long strategies. You cannot foresee that okay, you may have to leave the country and be placed somewhere else. So that adds on to the pressure. Dr. Bhaskar, I fully understand, appreciate. What Mr. BN says, though Pradeep ji, you have not shown your face, but recently saw you in ELM video. It was nice to meet you, albeit virtually. So nice of you, sir. And definitely we will meet, not virtually, in actual physical terms. So definitely we'll meet. As I said before Corona, we were having plans to meet, conduct a lot of meets in 4 different cities. But then again, man proposes and God disposes. So those things couldn't be materialized. But obviously, we feel that okay, at some point in time, those things will be materialized, and we are also planning that okay, can we do videos. You see what happens if you want to do video showing your face, you have to take care of a lot of other things. And as of now, what we are focusing more is on content, right? So then content is the last thing. You see, you need to see a lot of other things, uh, lighting, sound, etc., etc. So that creates extra stress, and being a lazy person, I do not want to take that stress, right? Okay, so I'm getting answers from Mr. Raghav Kakkad. It says double diagonal. No, Raghav, this is not double diagonal. This is not iron fly, Mr. Prem. Yes, Mr. Sunil Bapat is right. This is Iron Condor. Mr. Rajiv Agarwal is right as always. Mr. Shailendra Girase is right. Mr. Ajay, Mr. Prem, Mr. Sunil. Okay, this is now Iron Condor. So what we have done, we have converted our Iron Butterfly into Iron Condor, and what has happened is we have increased the range of the trade. And you can say that, sir, what is so good in this? You have increased the range of the trade, but what you have done is you have increased the maximum possible loss. Now my question to you is, are we looking for 18% return or 20% return? We are looking for only 5-6% return. So still having 9725 means we are still in a hunt for 18% return, and we are having a range now, right? So we are having a range. So out of this also, if we get roughly around, let's say 5%, 4%, 2500, 2600, we are very well at home, right? We are not going to stay in the trade till last. And if you see in the previous case, yes, we were in a hunt for 12,000 rupees, but that doesn't mean we are going to get this. It will be very difficult that okay, market actually expires at 17,100 and then we get this kind of a profit. So ultimately the requirement of profit is much more rational. And main advantage in iron butterfly is we have collected a good amount of credit. We have collected 12,000 rupees. Out of that 12,000 rupees, maybe we have given some 2-3,000 rupees here, and now the trade is 9725 versus 5275. Still, if you see, our risk reward ratio is still good enough, 1 is to 1.84, right? That is still good enough. So nothing to worry. And what has happened is, in all this process, our market is very well within this green area. What else can be done? I would like to know your suggestions. What else? You see, this is not something we have been doing regularly. I should not say that, because we are also on the thought process of documenting these kind of adjustments. We have some other kind of adjustments in iron butterfly, but we found that okay, these kind of adjustments can uh, keep you in the hunt for profit for a much longer time in the kind of markets where we are seeing okay, relentless moves in one direction only, right? So what else can be done now? Suppose from 17,494 I still want that okay, uh, market is still moving up. Can I do something else also, right? So next step in this can be this one. What has happened now? We have done 17. Now the range is 17,511. What has happened? We have reduced the possible loss also. We increased the possible profit also. What have we done? Can somebody specify? Mr. Barun Kumar says, I have seen you. Okay, great, sir. If I'm not wrong, you are from Mumbai and you have attended our one of the workshops. Barun Kumar, I remember the name. Yes, in offline classes. That's great. Mr. Patil says, brothers, please increase likes. Only 27 likes. Yes, definitely. So nice of you, Mr. Patil. And 5 to 8% in each trade is more than good profit. Mr. Rajiv says, and Mr. Ramesh says, good evening. And Mr. Chetan has identified we have shifted the winning position also. Excellent, Mr. Chetan. Right. In this case, you see, in previous case, what we had done, we have shifted the bear call spread. It's again a game of spreads. Bear call spread, bull put spread. Whether we are talking about iron condor, whether we are talking about iron butterfly, and in this case, we have first we were having iron butterfly. This has been converted into iron condor. And then what we have done, we have reduced the width of iron condor. We have shifted the lower part also from 17,116.8 to 17,216.9. In this, and what has this done? This has helped us to collect some more premium from the trade, and then again it has increased our range. If required, we can again bring it to 7.3 and 17,000. So what will happen? Slowly, we have shifted our 17,100 butterfly to 17,300 butterfly, and almost we will be able to collect the same premium. So that makes it a very strong case that okay, in case market is moving up, breaking my upper break even point, I can slowly shift my call spread. And in case market halts, market comes back, that will be good for us. In case market doesn't halt, what I can do, I can slowly start shifting my put spread also. And then again, if market crosses 17,511, then also what I can do is I can further make another shift from 17,376 to 17,477. And this way, what is happening is slowly, I am moving with the market, whichever direction the market is. Whichever direction the market is, and why I am able to do this. Now, most important point is why I am able to do this is because I am sitting in a strategy where I know whatever maximum damage can happen, that is very limited. And with all these moves, even if a market is a whipsaw market, I am still okay with that. So that is the strength of strategy, that okay, whatever happens to the market, if something which happened in March 2020 that also happens, then also I am in a very small kind of a loss. And if I'm able to spend some time within the range, profitable range, then obviously things will be much better. That is the best thing about iron butterfly. And we are talking about iron butterfly when VIX is not all time high, right? VIX is not very high. 14 15 weeks is not a great weeks. So even then, these kind of strategies give us a lot of space and lot of time to do adjustments, and chances of making profits are much higher compared to doing any open kind of strategy, because we can always do our analysis. We can see that okay, what is option chain saying? If market has now gone to 430 440, what are the chances that okay, market will come back? So all those analysis we can see, we can take our time, and then we can uh, think that okay, whether to adjust or not. If we are doing an open strategy uh, wherein losses can be unlimited, we are always under a lot of pressure that okay, if I do not act very fast, things can go totally out of hand, and then it will be a much long term kind of adjustment to safeguard my capital or bring my capital back from the market. So I feel this way, if we are slowly drifting our iron butterfly towards the market and keeping markets within this green zone, it's really a good idea. In addition to that, there are all of you have already done our iron butterfly. In addition to this, if we can deploy those adjustments also, that will make it, I think, a very safe trade. And safety should be our first concern, because we are into financial investment business, right? We are not into gambling. So we should be very clear that okay, how we need to do these trades as safely as possible. So worst scenario should be no profit, no loss. Right? Beauty is we have not increased margin required. Yes, that is again a beauty. Beauty is that we have not increased the margin requirement. right? So that is really really good. In fact, sometimes if you do this trade, there are stages when margin, instead of getting increased, gets decreased also, right? Okay, good evening from Bangalore. Mr. Gopal says, Mr. Christopher says, I have an interview for financial analyst position tomorrow. Uh, Trading live for my interviews. Any tips? Go ahead and create only iron butterflies, even if the market tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Please be cautious, because weekly Wednesdays are very very volatile. So any trade you do there and it goes haywire, and things will be bad for your investment. Let me you see, this reminded of something happened with me. I was one of the participants for one of the Z business contests. So I was the regional winner. So all the regional winners were called for a final round at one of the place. I think it was in Ahmedabad way back in 2008 2009. So what happened? They gave us some seed capital. What they thought, they gave us 10,000 rupees. They opened a trading account on the spot for us, and they said you have to trade for 1 day, and then based on what are your trading outcomes, we will be deciding your marks and your final ranking. So irrespective of whatever is your knowledge, whatever is your other performance so far in the contest, this was very important. So what happened with us? I think if I'm not wrong, we were some 15 16 participants, and all of us distributed that 10,000 rupees into some small stocks, depending upon, you see, it's investing in any stock for a single day, intraday is, and no options were allowed, right? It was only cash trading. So what happened is, out of this group, few of the contestants didn't do any investment. They just sat with cash. They were all a whole day they were sitting with the cash only, and people like us, we said, okay, let us create, maybe from 10,000 rupees, let us create 11,000 rupees, 12,000 rupees. And what happened, Mark, there was a bad day in the market, and all of us lost money, although we lost very little amount of money. So from 10,000, somebody was sitting as 8,500, somebody was sitting as 8,900 at the end of the day. But ultimately, the people who reached the final, out of five people, three people were who has not done even a single paisa investment. So not doing an investment is also a good strategy. So tomorrow, if you're required to prove yourself, Mr. Christopher, that okay, you're a smart investor, and of and in case they are giving you some opportunities for, let us say, options trading, I would say it always makes sense not to go overboard and try to make too much of money in 1 day. Just you should need to ensure that whatever capital they are giving you, that should not become negative, as long as you are able to manage that. And I think butterfly, if you do a monthly butterfly, come what may, even if market goes 200 300 points here and there, it's not going to give you a loss. So this can be one of the best strategies. And then you can do an adjustment also. If the market crosses one of your limits, you can do the same adjustment just like that. And I think hopefully we will land that job for you, right? Hopefully that should work for you. That is the best advice I can give you right now, right? Sitting in cash is also a strategy. That's really a great strategy, no doubt about that. So anybody willing to join our membership, you can join our gold membership, diamond membership, smart hedges, and super smart hedges. There's a join button, there's a link given in the description also. You can buy any of our recorded workshops: Mastering Iron Condors, Short Strangle plus Covered Call, Butterfly and Iron Butterfly. Butterfly and Iron Butterfly, we have covered Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, so that makes it much more interesting. And anybody willing to join can contact us at the number given on the screen. Our next 2 days workshop is 18th and 19th. And what is happening is, with all these workshops, with all the challenges market is throwing, each and every workshop is improving because of the challenges market is throwing. So we are able to incorporate new and new modification in strategies, new and new adjustment in the strategies. So that is making the content really interesting. And we will be talking about a lot of back testing of trades also in this workshop, sharing all the material with you. Again, you can contact on the number given on the screen. And do join us on our Twitter handle at the rate the option school. For anything you would like to contact us, you can contact us on the numbers given, or you can write to us at info at the rate the option school. What about likes? Your likes are always like bread and butter for us. Wish all of you must have clicked the like button so far. Thanks for that. And if you have not done, please do that, right? And share this video to somebody whom you think it will be useful. Write your comments, questions, answers, suggestions, feedback. We are always open for all the good suggestions, and a lot of you have helped us in bringing a lot of changes, not only in our workshop, even in our videos. So please, this is your channel, and with open heart, keep writing your comments. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is one day before weekly expiry. Tomorrow morning we'll see you at 8:30 with whatever is the data we will have for Nifty. But yes, generally it is found that okay, Wednesdays are a little bit more volatile. As we said in the morning, uh, again FI data was showing a lot of buying in options, so it was a volatile day. Definitely today was a volatile day, but yes, a volatile day, but within a range. So for positional traders, even a volatile day within a range doesn't spoil the game, right? Only for intraday traders or traders who are looking for a very short term expiry, these kind of volatilities can be kind of a nightmare. But I think as far as positional traders are there, I don't think there was any issue in today's market, right? So wish you all the best for tomorrow, and see you all tomorrow morning at 8:30. Good night.